usage in the Old Testament by far. But it can also mean at times an unspecified period of time, or number three, at times it can mean an era, just a sense of a season of time, a long season. The vast majority of the time the word yom is used in the Old Testament, it means a 24-hour day, literally. But there are enough times that it has a different meaning, that opinions differ on what yom means in Genesis 1. Now, it might interest you, just as a matter of interest, to know Americans' views on creation. They're a surprise to a lot of people. A recent Gallup poll found the same thing that's been found for the last 15 years every time this poll's been taken, that 44% of Americans hold a strict creationist view, the view that God created the world in 6 actual days. 39% of Americans have a combination creation and evolution view, and 10% of Americans hold a strict evolutionist view. We could discuss this for hours and days. My goal here is to briefly help you to understand both sides, and then to look at the single most important theological question that needs to be answered in this discussion of when did God create. 2 questions in understanding both sides. Question number 1. How could old earth creationists believe that the earth is billions of years old when the Bible says that God created it in just 6 days? Here's how. They believe that the days detailed in Genesis 1 represent millions of years, or that there was a significant gap between the days of creation somehow. Old earth creationists don't believe in theistic evolution. They believe in a God-ordained creation that took a long time. They don't believe that mankind evolved, but that they believe that we were created in a single moment of creation after the universe had been in existence for at least millions of years. Now, in understanding the other side, let me ask a second question. How could young earth creationists believe that the earth is thousands of years old in light of all this scientific evidence? Here's how. They believe that God created the universe in full working order, with the starlight already reaching the earth and the ecosystem fully mature. They believe that this fact, along with the cataclysm of things like the worldwide flood, calls into question the apparent timelines deduced from radioactive dating or the Earth's magnetic field or petroleum gas deposits, planet rotations, things like that. In this discussion of when God created, there is a burning theological